Hi, happy lunchtime. Today we are making a delicious, micronutrient dense, calorie friendly egg salad with some toast on the side. You're gonna eat it for lunch. Okay, before we get started with that, we're gonna start off with the bread because it's gonna take a second. I happen to be gluten-free, not because I feel like it, but because I have celiac disease. And I do love this Sprouted for Life gluten-free bread. So I'm just gonna take a piece out of here and throw it in the air fryer, spritz it with a little oil. So you don't need to watch me do that. Okay, then we're gonna get into peeling these 5 hard-boiled eggs because that's what I had in the fridge. Everybody hates doing it, but it's gotta be done, so we're gonna skip this part. Ooh, the egginess of it all. Now that we got these peeled, we're gonna just chop them up and put them in the bowl. All right, now we're gonna go in with 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. You're gonna wanna go in with 1 teaspoon of vinegar. I'm gonna do a little bit more because I like it vinegary. Paprika, whatever amount you want, to be honest. Just measure with your heart, as they say. Dill or other herbs that you like. Again, just kinda whatever you feel like. I just feel like that's good. Salt, again, whatever you want. Pepper, same thing. And we're going with some non-fat plain Greek yogurt. For the yogurt, you're gonna wanna do about 1/4 to 1/2 cup, depending on how much you like in there. So let's just do that much or that much. And since we're not using mayo and we want a little bit of that creaminess, I'm gonna use some olive oil, probably about 1/2 tablespoon to a tablespoon. And now for the nutrient part, we're adding in some cannellini beans. I always have some rinsed and drained beans in the fridge because you can just throw them in anything and they taste good and they have fiber and protein. So I'm gonna do 1/2 can of these cannellini beans. Okay, then typically in an egg salad like this, you're gonna want something crunchy like celery. I don't happen to have celery. Also, I love red onion, but I don't have any right now, and so I need that crunch factor. So I'm gonna add in a little pepperoncini, and I'm gonna add in a little bit of shredded cabbage, because this is also one of my favorite things to throw in anything. It is super nutrient dense, very low calorie, and adds a nice little crunch. Doesn't really add too much taste if you chop it up and throw it in there. And mine's already shredded, but I'm gonna chop it even finer so that it gets those kind of like little bite-sized pieces. Now we're just gonna mix that up. I'm also starving. All right, all stirred up. Now let's taste to see if we need to add anything else. I think it's missing a little bit more acidity. I love it a lot, so we're gonna go with a little lemon. Oh my God, I almost forgot my favorite, Tabasco. A little bit of that. All right, let's grab that toast. A little bit more paprika. Delicious. Time to taste.